So let's go ahead and see if I can pull this guy to me. Oh, no. Okay, so two errors to fix here, and we'll see in a second. Okay, so let's go ahead and make it so you guys can see where I'm clicking. So let's make a simulated. Let's call it spawn beam, and we'll pass it fire vector, whatever the main vector. So what we're basically going to do is keep track of that first initial shot that you take, and when you do that, then we'll make it aim to that rotation, and then shoot, and then put it back to your old location. So let's go and do that. So we're going to make a rotator for our look rotation. So we're going to make a Grapple pond. So our old look is going to be get base name rotation. And the look rotation is going to be aim vector that we passed in. So then we can say set view rotation to be and then there's a nice little function that we had to dig up and find called increment flash count. And that will just fire a beam in the location that you're aiming. And then we need to set the view rotation back to the old, or what we were originally looking at. So let's go back over to the pawn and call this function. So on a tick, we need to make sure that the gun that they're using is the grapple gun. And we'll do it right after there. We'll say equals grapple gun from their weapon. And if it doesn't equal, then if it's not equal to none, then we need to what we call spawn beam. That's right. And the vector, let's say, oh, it's the velocity that we just have there. So just the normal of velocity. So what else was there? It didn't seem like the enemy was being pulled, but I'm gonna go ahead and test this first. Okay, so all we need to do is get in. Hold on. Okay, so all we need to do is get in here and fire and make sure the beam spawns. Yep, okay. Okay, so that works. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I noticed that we were not, every time we clicked we were still accelerating, so I'm just going to make it so that it halves every time that you start a new grapple. So I'm going to try something over here to see if I can get it to be able to pull the other player now. So instead of just passing an actor, we're going to pass the actual grapple pawn here. And here too. And also need to split this up. So stop grappling isn't going to stop grappling for everything. So we need to make another function to stop being pulled. And this should be. So you should always be pulled until you either plank or die. So I guess now let's go ahead and override that the bump function again. And we need to see if the other person is the pawn, grapple pawn. And then we're going to see if